You know, when you get approached?
No.
Yeah. I get approached. It was a time in the past where I was the same way. So I don't want to sit here like it was something I didn't do either.
Yeah. Right.
So it was a time when I would see a stud and I'd be like, what the hell is that? Ugh. I was there.
Right.
I was that person on the other point. Like I wasn't gay myself.
What is that?
Like I'm perfect. And I was sitting there like, what they gonna do together? Well, okay. Think about it, duh. What you think they're gonna do together? Same thing you do together and probably half can't do what you're doing.
Right.
But I was the same person on the other side pointing. You know what I'm saying? Until I took the time to understand and talk to someone and share with someone. Now if a person, a stud approach me or whatever, I'm not gonna sit there and hit you in the head with a bottle. I'll just let you know where I am. Hey, dude, you know I like feminine women. But you know, there's no disrespect or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you know, not me though.
I don't think when it happened to me, I wasn't so like judgmental about it. It was the manner in which I was approached. I had the biggest issue with that. Like I really don't care who you are, but mind your manners when you approach me, period. That's just out of respect of my space and who I am, like I give to you. Like, this stud just kind of ran up on me on the beach, literally.
Was I there for that?
Yeah, you were there.
Okay.
Ran, like, literally on the beach, lifted up my shirt, like, to here, and started rubbing my stomach. Was like, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And I was like, hey, you know, like, it's just shocking, one, for anyone to run up behind you and lift your shirt up.
Yeah.
And then two, I turn around, and you just as beastly as me. So I was like,
oh, you're a beast now.
You know what I'm saying? I was like really shocked. I was like shocked, like what's really going on. So to add like insult to injury, 5 minutes later she comes with like her pack, like her crew. Like after I was like, hey, you know, I don't really.
You about to get right in,
man. They was gonna get me, man. Like she only got like maybe 5 other studs, and they all just came over there and swarmed me, and I didn't appreciate that. It was the manner in which she did it. You know, you don't do stuff like that.
When do you call me?
You don't do that to films either. Because you probably would have laughed.
I would have laughed at one.
So if a film came up to you, rub your stomach, you wouldn't
I wouldn't like that either.
Okay. So it's the principle.
Yeah, you just mind your manners when you approach people and show some respect for everybody's personal space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes sense.
Then it was like gonna gang lick you or something, huh? You're right. I would have laughed a little bit, but I would have bailed you out, dog.
That was like the worst
analogy.
Yeah. Ever could have came.
Gang lick.
Anything else?
Gang lick.
That's a new word.
If you would like a gang lick T-shirt, send us an email, and her picture is gonna be next to gang lick. If you look in the dictionary or go on dictionary.com, I promise you can see how picture under this gang lick. What's the definition of gang lick? It's when 5 people come towards you and rub your belly. That's called a gang lick.
Look, I'm just saying, I do not condone that behavior. I'm all about manners and etiquette. I'm just saying, she was about to get gang licked.
That's the new word for the week. Gang lick. That's when you get touched.
Gang licked.
Gang licked. Touched by many hands.
Many.
By a gang.
In a situation like that, I would be repulsed.
I wasn't repulsed. I was just offended.
No.
Like, it's so disrespectful.
For me, I would have been repulsed because, like, how dare you, approach me, put your hands on me, but then you come with a whole gang of people. Like, what am I supposed to think? Like, automatically, you're going to be on defense, and you wonder why. Like, let me go deal with my more softer counterpart.
Yeah, but it also gives like a misrepresentation of that part of our community.
Right.
That they're overly aggressive and they're just gonna, come and take what they want off the top, and it doesn't really matter who they're doing it to. It represented, for me not to know anything about it, that'd be like my first encounter.
Yeah.
I was like, for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, it gave me like completely the wrong image of it. So for a while I had like this misconstrued image of the S4S community. Nothing ever grown out of that. But just you can't demand the respect that you're not willing to, to give.
Absolutely.
So you gotta get knowledge.
Yeah,
before you judge people.
Yeah. You
have to get knowledge.
I still, not like I've never been on the other side of it, but I still, like right now, I'm trying to rationalize why are we internally discriminating against ourselves.
There's no knowledge, man. We're ignorant to a lot of things.
I understand.
We're ignorant.
That's really a little bit.
Well, it's ignorance. If you sit down and talk to somebody, you appreciate them for the person that they are.
Right.
Sit down and talk to somebody.
They might have like a method to their madness. Like, you may completely side with them and understand why they are who they are, and why they do things the way they do. You just need to like communicate. Like, get out there and learn about your community. Learn about the
There you
people that's
go.
in it. You know what I'm saying? If you have a question, don't make an assumption just biasly based on your own opinion. Get out there and learn. That's how we are able to talk to y'all. That's what this is about.
Right.
Research,
You know what I mean?
communication, talking.
Get out there and talk to people.
Yeah, the light bulb for me went off when I was told about, think about it, the consideration that you have for your partner or the consideration that you have for your girlfriend, and the things that you do. Now imagine if the same things that you do for your partner, if they were reciprocated.
Instead of you always being the provider,
And
they provide for you also.
And reciprocated all the time.
All the time.
Like, studs we like our space. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind or whatever, because that's enough. I'm in the room, I'm chilling. Imagine that twice. Imagine, okay, I'm going to work twice. Imagine somebody as aggressive, as hardworking, as this, as that, not whiny, not this, twice.
They provide for you just like you provide for them. Monetarily,
twice.
Emotionally. You know how studs do special things for you just to surprise you. Well, we're like that most of us are like that all the time.
Most of us.
99.9%.
Yeah, are like that all the time. They constantly want to put that smile on their girl's face. So imagine someone that thought the same about you and did the same for you and catered to you. That sounds like a very healthy relationship to me.
I think so too. I mean, minus the flowers, more like the Xbox 360.
Yeah, they totally understand that.
Or the laptop.
Man, absolutely, or the
Totally
laptop.
understand that.
Yeah, on laptop.
Or some belts.
Possibly getting hit.
Nah, I just like belts.
Thing like
I can do without the gang licking.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, imagine the things that you do being reciprocated. And there you have it. You got to get over the, ew, that's nasty. You got to get over that. Like, that's childish.
Well, and you know what? I think that's rude.
It is.
I think that's rude.
It's rude.
Because I've been called nasty.
Where you are.
I mean,
Yeah.
but I've been called, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, you gay, that's so nasty. And you even have children that hear that. And this is what we're teaching our children, the next generation of gay children or straight, whatever, that's nasty.
It's like a vicious cycle.
It keeps going on.
Stop being so ignorant.
Yeah, it keeps
Once
going
you
on.
stop the ignorance, and then that next generation can progress past it.
And it's okay if that's not how you are. It's okay if that's not how you are. It's okay if that's how you are. It's okay.
You know what I thought about the other day? I was kind of doing some surfing and stuff like that, and I wondered if that's where the queer label came from, because we're talking labels. The queer label, if that came as a result of that, or the no label, if that came as a result of that. So that way, if you can't define me, therefore I can be free to see and do whomever and whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like, I completely get that, and I was like, I really don't understand that.
Because some people don't like titles.
Absolutely.
Why do I have to be anything? I'm Locks. That's who I am.
Well,
Right.
And I don't think it should be a title. I don't think it should be a title. This is lesbians, and that's S for S, and we put
Like it's different.
we're
all
just,
lesbians.
you know what I'm saying? Why does it got to be this big old Superman thing when they're S for S? Get over on that side, you get over on this
Right.
side. Why is it?
But I wonder, like, seriously, I was sitting there wondering, I was like, man, everything has to have a label for it. This one just happens to be undefined. You know what I mean? I in order to make room for that, it wasn't until we had to, overcome the S for S. It's not even an issue. It's not even a situation. But just in general, the S for S thing, that all these other floodgates opened.
Right.
For me, it's knowledge, understanding, and then wisdom. Mm-hmm. Once we got the knowledge and all this understanding, like, oh, this is where that came. Like the heavens opened up. Mm-hmm. I completely get it now. You should be free to like whomever you like.
Right.
Period.
And not be chastised
Or judged or penalized for it at all.
Or jumped on, especially not jumped on.
Yeah.
Like that is the rudest thing. Like it angers me.
Like if you've done that, shame on you. Like seriously, just straight shame on you. If you've ever placed your hands on someone because they were being themselves, as if you were doing so much better by being you, shame on you. That's for me.
And it's a lot of studs it's a lot of studs.
If you have any issues with that,
Yes, hit me up, email me. Get it popping, whatever.
and I got her back. Our side rather.
My right side.